Welcome back to another clear case video. This time I made a GoPro Hero 8 transparent case. Stay tuned for the teardown, case making, and assembly. Useless bot. This case is all made by cast epoxy. All the detail of the case is captured, including the screw thread and also the printing of 8 black, also captured. With this transparent case, you can see all the parts and cable inside. It looks very cool. The battery compartment functions as the original GoPro Hero 8. It can lock properly. On the bottom is the GoPro new foldable mount design. Only Hero 8 have this design, and it functions as an original GoPro 8 also. The LCD screen is a brand new one. Let me show you now the GoPro function properly. It takes a little bit of hassle to put in the battery, but it won't cause any problem. The battery compartment can easily be removed and put back together easily, just like an original GoPro. You can see the speaker, the front screen, and the LCD screen works perfectly. Also the touch screen. Now I record a video and then play it back on the GoPro.
1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection are perfect. I bought a brand new GoPro for this project. I only use a few times and then I disassemble it because I need a brand new one without any scratches. I first start with the battery cover and start the casting first to see if the surface is good enough for casting. I make the runner with toothpick and then use hot glue to fix it into a transparent plastic. I do the silicone pouring and let it dry. Now you're seeing is I cutting open an already cured silicone mold and take out the parts. After the epoxy cured, I demold it. The result is good, so I keep on disassembling the GoPro Hero. I was not quite sure where to start because I cannot find anyone who disassemble or tear down GoPro Hero 8 online, so I cannot find any instruction. The closest one is already a Hero 5, and I will use that as a reference. Thanks to jerry-rig everything, I know GoPro start to use screw that you cannot heat melt or soften, but using heat gun to heat it up is always a good way to start. Then I start to pry open the case. It is very hard to watch, but I already tried my best to keep all the case from scratching. But unfortunately, the very front case is permanently glued to the case inside. So it is impossible to not destroying the case. After using very brutal forces, I managed to open half of the front case. But you can see it's already destroyed the front case, so I need to buy another replacement to do the casting. Since there is no going back, so I just decide to completely destroy the front case and find out the front case is heat melted or sonic welded to the metal case inside. It seems impossible to even remove the front case plastic from the metal case, but some screws are still covered by the plastic case, so I need to forcefully pry open the plastic case so I can unscrew. Luckily, the lens cover is only taped down with normal adhesive, so I can heat it up and then just pry it open simply. There is another metal cover covering the lens with 4 screws that you need to unscrew in order to disassemble. The lens cover are using 4 T4 screws to secure it, and the metal frame use 6 T3 screws to secure it. Then you need to take out the foldable mount with T4 screwdriver. Then with a little bit of force, you can open the metal case, and then you need to disconnect all the quick connector. There is a heat transfer tape sticking on the back of the lenses to transfer the heat from the sensors to another metal case inside the GoPro. Disconnect the battery plug, then the whole front part can just take away. The battery case is double-sided to the front, so you only need to apply some heat and then you can just pry it open. Beware, it needs to come out straight. You cannot tilt on any side, otherwise it won't come out. Most of the components inside are secured with this kind of plastic knob, but not screw, so it will be a bit difficult to put them back together. You need to cut away the plastic so you can take out the component. This is the GPS module. Take out the connector, and then the whole thing can take away. It written GPS antenna at the bottom. That's why I know it's a GPS module. This one is the shutter button. Then comes to the USB-C port, also secured by plastic knob. We need to take away. These two connectors is the touch screen and the LCD screen. Together with the power button, we need to unscrew the 2 Phillips screws. Find out this module also include the loudspeaker. The upcoming part will be a bit hard to watch since I need the case, but the case are permanently glued with the screen, so I need to crack it open in order to remove it. Then I need to take out the LCD screen and all the shattered glass. The process is very tedious because the glue sticks very well. It's very difficult to remove it. And the glass pieces will go everywhere, so I need to do it inside a plastic bag. Then I need to clean up the case. Take out everything that is not part of the case. Now you are seeing the waterproof film for the loudspeaker. This is the waterproof film for the microphone. You can see in the inside it's a fiber-like material and the outside is like a plastic. Now we can start making the mold. Again, stick all the runner to the parts you want to mold and then secure it to a transparent plastic. Mixing the silicone and then degas the silicone, then we can start to pour in the silicone. After the silicone cured, we open the mold and take out the parts. Secure the mold with tape. Measure the AB part of epoxy. Mix them together. Using a syringe to squeeze the epoxy into the mold until it overflows. Then put inside a compressed air chamber to let it cure. After the epoxy cured, we can demold the part. You can see now it's a bit soft because it's very hot inside the mold. This part comes out perfect. You can see the clear plastics is 100% replicated of the original parts. All the casting parts are made similarly. This is all the mold and felt cast for this project. Since all the parts originally is in matte finish, that makes the case a little bit translucent and not transparent. That's why I need to apply some glossy top coat to it to make it transparent again. After it dries, it will become glossy and transparent. Now we can start to transfer all the components into the clear case. Now I'm doing the middle frame with the motherboard and the camera lens on it. Take out all the screw and then take out the motherboard. There is a heat transfer material on the chips, but in order to make it looks cool, I need to take them all away. So after the transformation, it won't be good for taking high quality video or long time usage. Continue removing the lens and put it onto the transparent case. Since the cast part also capture the screw thread, so I can just directly put the screw in. Although it won't be waterproofed anyway, but the blue gasket on a transparent case looks very cool, so I put it back anyway. Then we need to transfer the microphone to the new case. Cleaning up the thermal paste so it won't look dirty inside the case. Then we can put the motherboard back in. Put the sensor connector back. And the blue gasket in the front. The speaker, power button, and extension cord for the screen. The LCD screen, I added some double-sided tape with crystal clear super glue to fix the screen. Put the LCD connector back to its place. And then the Type-C port. Some super clear super glue is needed to fix the component. Then the shutter button. also required super glue. Then the GPS antenna. And then the battery case. Front LCD screen, I also use some double-sided tape and super glue to fix it. The battery compartment was screwed back together. And then put it back to the case. Glue back the shutter button cover. The two parts of the GoPro can now go back together, connecting all the connector and put 6 screws back. Put the mount back to its place. I dip some glue onto the 6 screws so it can stick to the very front case of the GoPro. The front glass was fixed with double-sided tape. Voila! It's all done! Thanks for watching. If you want to see more video on clear case electronics, please subscribe. See you next time.